Let's call the Monday, December 13th, 2021 called meeting of the Dalton City Council to order. Mr. Mock will lead us in the pledge. To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. The agenda is before you. Any additions, corrections, deletions? Motion by Ms. Harlan, is there a second? Second by Mr. Mock. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, like sign. If Councilman Cruz will meet me down front, we've got a special,
I heard I was getting a blindfold and a cigarette. Here, John. Put this on like this. I'd rather have a cigar.
this is somewhat a sad occasion. I think Gary came on the council about 2 years after I was elected mayor the first time. And I don't think in all this time that I was the mayor, I don't ever remember you missing a meeting. Have you missed a meeting
I think I may have missed one on COVID,
on COVID?
but it was that's an electronic one.
Yeah, it's, well, the dedication you've shown this city, example for everybody, Gary. Also, I think you had over 200 hours in continuing education.
204 hours.
I don't think anybody was ever more committed to the city of Dalton than you. And this is an appreciation for your 11 years of service as a councilman.
Thank you, Mr.
Yeah.
Mayor.
Yeah, thank you.
Appreciate it.
Now, we're gonna let you have the floor to give a speech.
Serious speech.
You never do anything serious.
Well, I tell you, I started texting the mayor today and tell him, say, where there's no vision, the people shall perish. But I'm still going to be around with my vision, so you don't have to worry about that. But I certainly appreciate everybody that's been involved. Wish Steve the best of luck. And I really, telling the Dalton Utility meeting today, I really have appreciation for city employees because their whole thing they're doing could somewhat change every 2 years. And I think that's really who deserves most of the credit for what we've accomplished is hanging in there with us and accepting our crazy ideas.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you, Gary. Yeah. Did he leave? Thought you left. Did
No, I was waiting for y'all to play 2001 Space Odyssey so I could come out like Elvis.
It, I can say something, I'm not gonna say anything. Minutes are before you from the December 6, 2020 meeting. Any corrections, additions, deletions? Motion by Ms. Harlan, is there a second? Second by Mr. Mock. All in favor, say aye. All opposed, like sign. New business number 3, retainer agreement with H2B Creative.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor and Council. This is, as you said, a retainer agreement with H2B Creative. That's a local firm that specializes in marketing and creative services. The agreement calls for a $2,500 monthly retainer for them to provide services to us, which includes marketing, public relations. We want to redesign our city logo, and providing those services to us on a monthly basis where they draw down from the retainer. The term would start January the 1st of 2022. It is in the proposed 2022 operating budget, and the agreement can be terminated by either party with a 60-day prior written notice. This is just really to help boost our marketing and efforts to connect with our community. We feel like they'll do a good job. They've assisted Dalton Utilities on a lot of their project rollouts like GigLink and VedLink. So they've already got a relationship with the city. This has been reviewed at the Finance Committee meeting as well as by the city attorney. So it's ready for your consideration.
Questions, Andrew? Your motion on this?
No.
Motion by Mr. Mock, is there a second? Second by Ms. Harlan. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, like sign. Next is amendment with Southern Janitorial for City Hall janitorial services. Greg?
Thank you. As you may recall, the western half of the entire second floor has been vacant for a good while and consequently didn't need to be cleaned. But now that we've moved IT, DDDA, project manager, and we've also got a new conference room up there, the need has arisen to have it cleaned on a regular basis. This is actually not a contractual change. It's simply an addendum to increase the cleaning fee and the frequency to clean it, so we can move forward with that.
Questions, Greg? There a motion on it? Motion by Mr. Mock. Is there a second? Second by Ms. Harlan. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, like sign.
Thank you.
Number 5, Benny, I think this must be a typo on here.
Must be,
This application to permit for conditional encroachment on City of Dalton right away for a grease trap at 315 East Morris Street. Now, the city clerk says it's a grease pit. Which one is it?
it is a grease trap and it is also at 301 East Morris Street. They've got the wrong thing. I've got a corrected permit request here that I'll give the city clerk for that.
City clerk was wrong.
The city, yeah, she's made several mistakes on this.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna leave immediately after I get through here. Like I said, it's 301 East Morris Street and the drawing in your package just shows the correct location. It's the old Dalton, it's the old Boat and Motors of Dalton building at the corner of East Morris and Spencer. Juan Ramirez is proposing to convert this building into a restaurant, thus the need for a grease trap. His sewer line from his building exits on the East Morris side, so there's no other place for the grease trap to go except under the sidewalk. Public Works has got crews working in that area right now that's reconstructing and installing new sidewalks and curbing. And we will work with the property owner to ensure that the manhole covers for this grease trap are placed flush with the new sidewalks, thus not creating any kind of a trip hazard. This request had been reviewed and approved by the Public Works Committee. And just a caveat, it is a conditional request, permit request, which means if the city ever needs that area for anything else, then the property owner will have to remove this grease trap at his own expense. Any questions?
There be no questions. I'll entertain a motion.
Motion approved.
Motion by Ms. Harlan, second by Mr. Cruz. All in favor, say aye. All opposed, like sign. Number 6, consultant agreement amendment number 3 with Blue Link Solutions for consulting service for the CDBG program.
Yes, Mayor Pennington. This is just an extension of our CDBG consulting agreement with Blue Links. The cost is the same, the scope of services is the same. It will just extend it through April 2022.
Questions? Your motion? Motion by Mr. Mock, is there a second? Second by Ms. Harlan. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, like sign. Under number 7, in honor of Mr. Cruz's retirement, hopefully he will make the motion on this budget, but Cindy.
I will make the motion since I don't have to stay here to take the grief.
Okay, we had the public hearing last week. We met with you guys to go over the proposed 2022 budget. So you have before you for adoption, the general fund budget in the amount of $44,085,085. You have a debt service budget to approve of $818,425. 2 capital projects budgets totaling $6,218,400 and 8 special revenue fund budgets totaling $11,482,200.
Question, Cindy? There a motion on this?
Motion.
Motion by Mr. Cruz. Is there a second? Second by Ms. Harlan. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, like sign. Under supplemental business number 8, consultant agreement with Blue Link Solutions, administration of coronavirus state and local fiscal recovery grant funds.
As you know, we received through the American Rescue Plan Act, $8,873,000 $424 for the coronavirus state and local fiscal recovery grant funds. We issued an RFP and we had 2 respondents. Andrew and I scored it, and it was close, but the scoring went to Blue Links, who is they're out of Atlanta, and they currently do our CDBG grant. And this is for them to administer the coronavirus state and local fiscal recovery grant fund. The rate's $131 an hour.
Question, Cindy? Your motion on this? Motion by Mr. Mock. Is there a second? Second by Ms. Harlan. All in favor, say aye. Aye. All opposed, like sign. Under announcement, please join us for reception honoring the service of Councilman Cruz at the close of this session. Number 10, city government offices will be closed Friday, December 24th and Monday, December 27th, 2021 for the Christmas holidays, and Monday, January 3rd, 2022 for New Year's. Next meeting of the mayor and council will be held Tuesday, January 4th, 2022. There a motion we adjourn?
Don't move.
We're adjourned.